Welcome. I'm David Freelander, and I'm going to put Kadees on an MTH car that has been set up with the Kadee coupler pads down here. It also came with the shims in the box or whatnot, and here are some K-line Kadee couplers. I mean, it doesn't matter; regular Kadees will work just as well. So let's just get right into it. Um, Basically, you got to take the truck off to get the coupler off, and then to be able to add the Kadee onto the car. So in order to do that, the screws in from the top side, so we need to take off the truss that's holding on the actual truck, so we'll do that now. So actually it's not the truss that's holding on the coupler or the truck, but there's two screws that held in the top portion that were part of the inside bay. So we took that off, and now we have access to the screw that's holding in the truck. And now we're just going to go ahead and do it real quick for the other side. By the way, I've not looked at this car before. I haven't done this conversion before, so that's why I wasn't sure if it was the truss that came off or that portion of the bay. It's also die cast, so it's a good way they have weight over the trucks. So I'm doing this in real time, and I see that there's some stuff here, part of the braking material, or not material, but the braking system for this car is kind of pushed into this die cast piece here, which is making it slightly difficult to just push this out. Trying to see how we can get this out of here. So interestingly enough here, we were able to get everything out. I kind of made some scratches on the metal, unfortunately, but I weather my cars, so eventually that'll get covered up with some dirt. Um, but everything was pulled out. There's nothing broken, which is good. The brake cylinder got pushed out of its hole a little bit, so that makes this car this car slightly more difficult to take apart, but not that big of a deal. Nothing's broken. That's what we want. Now you kind of see why sometimes it takes a little bit of time. Every car is different. It requires different steps, and it's just a learning process going car by car. So here we have the truck. Here's the 3-rail lobster claw right here, and there's the screw that holds it on. So we're going to go ahead and unscrew that. There's two more screws here and here that we have to unscrew to get the top off, so that way we can easily just pry this coupler out. Actually, let's go ahead and use some pliers and also pull out the tab here at the bottom, since we won't be needing that anymore. Doing this is a one-way step. You won't be able to easily put this back once you pull this out. So there's that. That was the piece that basically, if you had magnetic track, it would pull down on this, and you'd have it would uncouple. Well, even though taking off those screws didn't really help, I just basically put pressure on the coupler at an angle and kind of snapped off the die cast piece that helps hold on the coupler there. So you won't be able to put this coupler back on at all on this truck, unfortunately. But unscrewing the screws didn't really help because it looks like it's a double piece that goes into the side of the trucks or whatnot that holds the springs in place, as well as the side frame. And you couldn't just pull this top off to get the coupler out very easily. And dealing with springs on trucks is not fun. So I have no plans of converting this car back with the lobster claw. So that doesn't bother me that that broke off. To some people it might, but I don't think most people that are converting to Kadee couplers are planning on going back. So there's the finished product right there. You can see how it kind of broke off a little bit when I pulled it off, but that's okay. So before I do the other truck, I just want to take a look at something to see if I put a Kadee 805 on there, if there's going to be an issue as far as the swivel goes in one direction or the other. And there definitely will be in that direction. Let's take a look if we turn the truck around. There's an issue. There is an issue with these two pegs here, right here and right here. So I'm going to go ahead and just take some pliers and break these off. Just got to put a little elbow grease into doing that. But I think for most of us, we should be pretty capable of doing that. Still have some coupler issues here. This is an issue, as this truck style actually looks new to me as far as what's happening here. So putting Kadees on this is not so simple. And we're going to take a break while I try to figure this out.